That this vulgar display of fortune remained undisturbed was a testament of fear's dominion.
Hey, Victor! Hey, Victor!
Their charms were almost visible through the gauze of their clothing, yet beauty such as theirs delivered only death. For these were Vorador's pets, nothing more than beasts, slave to his will and the easy prey he provided. Vampires, all of them, held in thrall by one stronger still.
Please, help me, kind sir! Hey, Victor!
Vorador's pantry, a vampire's feast. Like cattle awaiting slaughter, men and women dangled from the rusted hooks upon the dungeon walls. Blood and viscera frosted the dirt and stone. The abundance nearly overwhelmed me, for blood is the life.
Hey, Victor!
My enemies are quite vicious, and the Chaos Armor extracts from them a heavy price for their bloodlust. The blows are meant for me, but it is their bodies that carry the wounds.
E aí, como é que você tá? Tudo bem? Tô um pouquinho. Tô fazendo um negócio aqui, tô numa montagem Alô, já tá com áudio aí? Tá com áudio, tá com áudio, tá com áudio, o áudio voltou? O áudio voltou? Alô, já tá com áudio aí? Com áudio, tá com áudio? Não, ele tava procurando. Ele tava procurando um apartamento. Foi ele e o macho dele lá. Foi ele e o macho dele.
Oh, to bathe in the blood of others. This spell is especially useful in the face of multiple combatants. Beware those with tainted blood. The room I had entered had but one purpose: the torture and execution of human beings for the sadistic pleasure of its engineer. Blood was splattered on every surface, coating the spikes that jutted from the walls and filming the stone floor. The dread and agony of victims past still echoed through the lethal walls. A symphony of terror and agony filled the air. Then, from amidst the cacophony of screaming souls came the perverse laughter of the vampire himself. And upon the wall, scribbled in blood, were the words, Manus Celer Die. The tapestries wove a tale of chaos ignited, an orgy of fire and pain. Undead beings with rotted skins caked with sulfur and ash beckoned at me through a burning abyss. Their tortured stares were a testimonial to the price of weakness. Their fate would not find me. Yet blood calls to blood. Amongst Vorador's possessions, I found an ancient chronicle. Long ago, vampires grew in such number so as to capture the attention of the Circle. The Order of the Sarafan, or the Angels of Light as they were called, was instated to counter the menace. Thus, the Vampire Purge began.
In the bowels of that black forest, I found something worse than hell. A vision of what I was becoming.
It's not often I see one of our own, especially one as young and foolish as yourself. Nonetheless, drink. Drink deep and indulge your gift.
Gift? Vorador thought my curse a blessing. That we were gods. That mortals offered their blood as sacrifice so that we could enjoy our supernatural powers. And somewhere, deep inside my new self, I knew he was right. That mortal dreams were prayers. Prayers to us, begging us for power. I pondered this as the decadent old fool prattled on about his past. A boorish account of how he defeated Malek of the Sarafan and took his vengeance upon the Circle of Nine for supporting the Sarafan holy war to exterminate us.
Call your dogs! They can feast on your corpses! After slaughtering 6 of the sheep, I defeated their pathetic little shepherd, Black. Since then, our kind has not bothered with the cattle, except to feed. And I suggest you do the same. Meddling with the affairs of man can do us no good. Sarafan witch hunts are much too tedious to concern ourselves with. Am I understood, Kain? Good. Take this ring. If you ever need assistance, it will summon you. Despite your youthful arrogance, you amuse me, Kain. It would be such a pity to lose you to the abyss. Now be gone.
My visit with Voida only strengthened my resolve. His power uncontested by mortals, he had fallen to another enemy. Decadence has claimed itself many a great warrior.
Please! Save Victor!
And so I left that place, with clear knowledge of what sort of monster I would become if I let my curse consume me, and with an ally for the future.
A triad congregates at the roof of the world, Kain. A plot to twist the land, to shape the world. North is where your vengeance lies.
A tower stood in the distance. From its apex spewed the vortex of energy that shaped the lands below.
Please, hide behind her.
The sorcerer's sanctuary, his laboratory. Inside was all manner of items arcane, pickled bodies, dissected corpses, both man and beast, and metal construct that heaved arcs of energy into the air. I sensed more than one force being manipulated in this place. Strange. Rarely did a sorcerer condescend to work with others. The surface of the castle belied its interior, for it was far larger inside than out. With the powers the circle had at its disposal, it would have been simple to distort space to accommodate this strange structure.
Tô olhando nos dois. E aí, Blade? E aí, Dr. Tonhão, já comprei o ingresso já do show. Tô olhando aqui, mais nessa aqui, os comentários mais nessa. Já comprei o ingresso do show e já comprei a passagem. Vou sair daqui 10 horas da manhã. 10 horas da manhã do Rio. A previsão para chegar às 4h40. Chegando aí 4h40. Chegando 4h40 eu já vou direto lá pra... Direto pro cardiólogo dele. Ih, mano, é show de vinheta. Creed of Filth. Tu não pode ouvir isso não, Blade. Se tu ouvir isso, porra, vai rezar 30 Ave Marias por dia aí. Acho que o Blade nunca nem deve ter ouvido falar, né? Creed of Filth. Blade gosta daquelas paradas de Arrocha, Gustavo Lima. Não, Blade. Saco isso aqui, caralho. escavativa. Vamos rápido. Rápido. Nada, pô, eu ia comprar, pô. Credo, Blade. Puta que pariu. Olha o estilo de som que tu curte, o Jorge e o Matheus. Nem sei quem são esses malucos, cara. Deve ser alguns forró aí, deve ser umas paradas de forrozeira aí. Não, pô, eu ia comprar, pô. Só fiquei enrolando mesmo. Eu já comprei a passagem primeiro, pô. A passagem era o mais importante.
This armor, wrought with the blood of noblemen,
Agora eu tô
drains the
fudido pra
blood from
voltar,
my
né?
enemies for me, leaving
Acabou o
me
jogo
to
direto
focus
pro
on the
coisa.
slaughter at hand.
Direto pra rodoviária. Imagina se o Blade ouve Mayhem. Porra, acho que ele cai duro, né? O Blade não tem um feeling maligno pra ouvir black metal. Muito agradecido por isso.
Please, help me, kind sir!
Vou dar uns 3, foda-se. Eu tô bem de live. Braço articulado? Familiar é foda, né?
Help me, kind sir!
Achou que ia te pagar dinheiro?
Help me, kind sir!
É foda, né? Ninguém gosta de ser cobrado. Que pariu. Qual é o... Eu tinha uma magia aqui que detonava esse puto todo de uma vez. Vou usar só pra tirar uma onda.
Antitoxin.
É essa aqui. Vou ver que a magia é tão poderosa que só tem 3 já.
Tis a spell worthy of the necromancer himself. This allows me to dissect a creature's soul from its vessel of flesh.
E tu,
For
comprou o
these
ingresso,
poor
doutor
wretches,
Tonhoca?
only oblivion
Comprou o
awaits.
ingresso? Amanhã é o grande dia, hein? Amanhã é o grande dia, hein? Amanhã, hein? Amanhã é o grande dia, é o melhor dia do ano. Sai na mão pros malucos aqui, né?
Ah, not one, but 3. Dejul the Energist, Bane the Druid, and Anacroth the Alchemist. How considerate of them to hasten my search.
So the Scourge of the Circle has arrived!
Fear him not, Bane. He is but a whelp. His soul is ours for the taking.
Don't be ridiculous, Malik. To our aid.
Damn you, Alchemist. I had not come this far only to have my quarry escape.
Vengeance. Vengeance for my eternity of suffering.
Whelp! As if you knew what eternity was. Grovel before your true master!
Never. I'll hack you from crotch to gizzard and feed what's left to your
A
brides.
legenda aí tá errada, vocês viram sobre isso.
As Vorador clashed against Malik, I gave pursuit to the fleeing wizards, the Jewel and Bane. I danced their dance. When the time came, they would dance upon my sword.
His magic is weak! He is an affront to nature itself! It is our duty to purify him!
Burn! Empire! Burn!
Uma energizista morrer. Morrer vítima do meu próprio coisa, né? De um ataque de energia, né? Pouca vergonha, né?
They Victus! They Victus! They Victus! They Victus!
The antler headdress had broken in the fight, but power still resided in its ivory form. The cloak was made from an alloy akin to lead, heavy and malleable, woven into fine links. The energy she controlled was stored in this garment. I found Malik's helmet amongst the scattered remnants of his armor, whole and intact. Vorador had finally laid his old adversary to rest. The helmet of Malik I placed before the Pillar of Conflict. The Pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. The act had taken on the feel of ritual. Isn't it strange how we must bribe our gods to stay? At the foot of the energy pillar, I set the cloak of Dajul. The Pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. The antler headdress of the Druid Bane I lay before the nature pillar. The Pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored.
You must seek Azimuth the Planer at the heart of Avernus. 3 instruments await you to aid you in your quest. But first you must rise, and you must fall, and find your salvation in between.
They Victus! They Victus!
The Heart of Darkness. Avernus consumed itself before my eyes. There seemed no easy path to gain entry to the hell laid out before me. Perhaps there was a way inside from above the chaos that reigned there. The gate of Avernus opened slowly before me, daring me to cross the threshold. Who was I to reject such an invitation? Chaos armor.
Bosta nenhuma, né? Só pra me irritar, né?
city was paved in blood and flesh. Yet what would have appalled me in life only tempted me in death. Once I would have felt horror. Now, only hunger remained. Avernus lay in ruins before me. Whatever hand slaughtered its people ravaged the city as well. The beast paused for a moment, drooling in anticipation of the fine meal he saw before him. To his disappointment, he would not find me such easy prey. Slow time. Antitoxin. I felt its eyes upon me, eager, hungry, as if it longed to rip my heart out and eat it before me as I died. I laughed as the onslaught began. Perhaps when it was over, it would be the other way around.
Tô preso.
Avernus was a religious autocracy, with the cathedral as its dais of power. Though the city lay in ruins, the cathedral remained untouched. The demons knew better than to bite the hand that feeds them.
Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor!
O Tortonhão sempre polêmico.
Save Victor! Save Victor!
Vai dar muita merda. Deixa eu deixar essa aqui, ó.
Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor!
Senhoras e senhores, ao Soul River.
Time fades even legend, and the origin of Soul Reaver has been lost long ago. But its purpose remains, to feed on the souls of any creature it strikes. Kindred, this blade and I. This armor was spawned in the most impure of spirit forges, tempered from the seething agony of tortured souls. The metal exists only partially in the human realm, causing it to fade between tangible and ethereal states. Above me stood a memory, etched in stained glass.
Ah, what's this? I had not even realized the blade and the raiment were here. You wear those trinkets well, Kain. But I do believe that they would look better on me.
The matriarch of Avernus, the Lady Azimuth. Her magical planing skills summon demons through runes inscribed in human blood.
Come to me, my children. We shall ravage Nosgoth together. So, little man, have they sent you to stop me? My children shall rip you apart. Come, my demons, let us sup on vampire blood.
Bora nessa.
The Heart of Darkness. Azimuth's third eye, a gift from the Pillar of Dimensions, allowed the planar sight into other realms. The pillar reclaims its own.
It will deliver you in time.
Before the Dimension Pillar, I lay the Eye of Azimuth. The pillar accepted, thus it was restored.
Well done. You have found Mobius's toy. Azimuth, not content with summoning demonic thrall, stole the time-streaming device in order to gather creatures from other ages as well. Take care of the device, Kain. It will deliver you in time. The legions of the Nemesis are on the march from the north, crushing all in their path. 'Twas not too long ago that the Nemesis was known as William the Just, a caring and gentle benefactor of the land. But as his army grew in strength and he himself grew in power, the veil of tyranny fell, and one kingdom was not enough. So many cities, so many dead. Willendorf will be sure to follow. The Nemesis must be stopped, or all shall be lost.
How can one stop an army?
You must rally the forces of Willendorf. They are the last hope of Nosgoth.
Willendorf.
The Spectre of Ariel led me to Willendorf. If I was to defeat the next member of the Circle, I needed to understand his machinations. With this vague advice in mind, I set forth on the road to Willendorf.
Strange, isn't it, Kain, that one cannot quite accept that which sustains him. You in your death, and me in mine. But death cannot reign in a world without life, and soon you will find the quest ahead of you is yours and yours alone. I can assist you no longer.
Willendorf, proud defender of the realm with its warrior elite and mighty ruler, King Ottmar. The Lion's Throne had once held my allegiance, but Willendorf's days of glory had passed. It was the last bastion against an unruly future.
Aqui eu tenho que controlar os jogadores.
I can tear a creature's soul from its body, leaving its vacant flesh mine to control. Mighty Willendorf had sliced open the belly of the earth, reaping a bounty of precious metals and unearthing ancient secrets. Of these secrets, I had heard of a tomb that contained an ancient forefather of King Otmar himself. Within the tomb, a fountain of blood would allow me to cast the most noble of illusions and gain entry to the city of the mighty lion.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances. The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. Your magic energy recovers more quickly, for our blood enhances.
obrigado por... Ela lascou que a pedra ali ficou na frente.
It would seem that only those of noble lineage were allowed to pass through the illustrious gates of Willendorf Castle, and the enchantment I had cast with my disguise was not enough to fool these soldiers of hope. I would need a stronger illusion to beguile them. Mighty Willendorf had sliced open the belly of the earth, reaping a bounty of precious metals and unearthing ancient secrets. Of these secrets, I had heard of a tomb that contained an ancient forefather of King Otmar himself. Within the tomb, a fountain of blood would allow me to cast the most noble of illusions and gain entry to the city of the mighty lion.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us.
Unlike the Mask of Disguise, this spell actually allows me to cast away the guise of death for a time, allowing me to walk among the living undisturbed. The spell also provides a visage of nobility, for there are many who would easily divulge more to those of highborn blood.
Sem querer, querendo.
The court of King Otmar, shades of my former existence, proud and self-absorbed, surrounded by all the finery of the realm. secure in their ignorance. As I walked among them, I smirked, thinking of the carnage that would befall them at the hands of the legions of the Nemesis, the glorious flames, and the inevitable rape and pillage. Out of my way, peasant! The stench of the fields hangs over you like a pall.
The king sees no one. He is in mourning for the princess.
He'll be in mourning for his kingdom soon, and he'll mourn for you even sooner if you don't get out of my way.
Ooh.
And so I won my audience, such as it was, with Otmar. He cared not for the invading armies from the north, only of the plight of his child.
A birthday present. To celebrate her birthday, I declared a contest. Whoever created the finest doll in the realm would be granted a royal favor. Hundreds of dolls were brought, but the winner was obvious. Elzevir, the doll maker, created a toy of such beauty that all were captivated by it. And all he would take in payment was a lock of her hair. Soon after, she became like this, a lifeless puppet. Whoever restores her to her former self shall have this kingdom.
Thus, my hunt for the doll maker began.
My daughter. I fear I shall never hear her delicate laugh again. Oh.
Otmar slumped on his throne like a rag doll, his beard matted with tears of his own self-pity. In my court, he would have long since been usurped by one stronger, but in Willendorf they worshipped him, even in his weakness. I wondered what Willendorf would do when Otmar's death finally arrived. Through whispers of the court, I learned that the army of the Last Hope, Willendorf's proud militia, was in no condition to fight the invading legions of the Nemesis. They were busy scouring the lands to the north in search of the dollmaker and Otmar's daughter. I also learned of a tunnel, which would take me rapidly from Willendorf to the suspected area.